you know, we're so busy working and being businesswomen and being mothers and doing our thing that we forget to pamper ourselves, right? And there's more ways than one to pamper ourselves, okay? Now, for the ladies who've only been in this room all night, I don't know if you know this, but we had some real fine men out there who have been giving foot massages and back massages and feeding women strawberries. So if y'all only been staying in this room, you're missing out on that. But you can do that later. I decided earlier this year, I just up and got this bright idea. I just said, you know what? I think I want to have an adult toy line. And I know a lot of people was like, what the hell would make you decide to do that? Well, first and foremost, I don't know if you guys know this, and I mean, you probably do, but I've been doing a show on the web called Kandi Coated Nights for over a year.
Kandi Coated Nights!
Yes! For everybody that know, Kandi Coated Nights! Okay, yeah. Well, every week, every Hump Day Wednesday, we love to talk about sex and relationships. So after doing it for so long, I actually went and did an interview with Dr. Laura Berman, who, if you don't know, she's a sex therapist who has, you know, bestseller books out. And she has her own radio show, but she also has an adult toy line. And I was like, man, you know, that's kind of cool. I think I might want to do that. And me being the businesswoman I am, I'm not going to do any business without doing research. And when I started doing research, I found out one of the richest women in Europe is a billionaire from having her own toys and her own line of intimate products and in-home parties. So I was like, you know what? This is the best way for me to be able to start another business, as if I don't have one, but another business that women can have fun, enjoy themselves, not just women, couples, but, you know, as women, I feel like we're the ones, a lot of times, who have a vibe. I don't know if you have one, but if you don't have one, you should get one. Now, my mother always says a woman is the same at 60 as she is at 30 and 20. Meaning, they love, you know, they love to make love. You know, be made love to, or, you know, feeling good, or whatever you want to say. So it's not just the younger crowd or the dirty 30 crew, as I like to say. I don't know my dirty 30s right now. And it's not just the 40s, the 50s, the 60s. Even my aunt, she's in her 70s. She's like, make sure you bring me one back. She was trying to come tonight, but she couldn't. But, you know, they were all saying how, you know, this is something that we all could use. Now, I don't know if y'all pay attention, but when you see a lot of these products, they're normally marketed to men. You know, they normally have the porn star woman on the cover, and like, who wants to see all that? I wanted to do something that we can feel comfortable about having at home, where we don't have to necessarily be scared somebody's gonna find it. So that's why, you know, if you're not necessarily into happiness and joy, as I call it, I love this. This is happiness on the inside and joy on the outside, if you don't believe me. But we have some products that are made to look like makeup. So before you leave, I would like for you to go and see the demonstration of how our lipstick works. For those of you who like the little bullet, the lipstick is similar to that because in size, but you can hide it because it looks like a lipstick. I mean, it has a cap, you know, nobody would even know it wasn't a lipstick until you really open it up. But it is wireless, it's rechargeable, it's waterproof. You can totally submerge it in water. I mean, we show a demonstration over there, but you can actually have it down in the bathtub with you, and it's not gonna mess up on you. You will mess up before it will.
Sure.
You know, and so nobody would even have to know what it is. So we have our powder puff, which is like, it looks like a compact that, you know, you would have, you know, your regular makeup case. This right here is just a puff itself, but it actually comes in like a makeup case. Well, you know how when you open it up and you powder your face? Well, this is like a circular vibrator that's the same as a powder puff. It even has a little handle on it. So you can just, it's round, it's this big. I think it's a couple's toy too, because in my mind, I envision my man, whoever he may be soon. I envision him putting his hand in the little handle and taking that and holding it to the front. You know,
Let me get that.
without being too descriptive. But anyway, you know, I think that's going to be one of my favorites. But I think everybody can find something that they would want to use or try, as well as we have the couples ring, which is obviously for the man. It stretches, you know, it's for the man, where he goes through here, but this part, it vibrates. So ladies, you'll definitely feel it. Now, another thing I need to explain is, as I've been doing this show, Kandi Burruss, I've been learning a lot about sex and how it can affect us as women. And the fact is, a lot of women have never had an orgasm. You know, they've had, yes, there are women in this world who have children and have never had an orgasm. She said they should be arrested. Well, a lot of times, women don't even know how to please themselves. So how are you going to tell your man what to do or how to please you or what you like or what you dislike if you're scared to explore yourself and learn what it is that turns you on? Don't be that chick. Don't be that chick that's afraid because, you know, you're like, oh, it's so taboo. Sex is natural. If you're a single woman, having a toy really is the safest sex there is. And if you're in a relationship, having a toy only makes the relationship better. Now, with that being said, I know I'm forgetting something. Let me ask, this is one of my business partners here. This is Suki. I got with Suki to help me with making my toy line because they had technology that was unique. They knew how to pair up the vibrator with music. So when you get your toy, I don't know, some people will be able to get some tonight, some you can get it later, but when you get your toy, it has a wireless remote that actually connects to any MP3 player, even the telephone, and it will vibrate to the rhythm of your favorite song.